Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Super Pro 13. I am the voice of CWL, the star jammer Jay Scott, and starting off this excellent card we've got lined up for you tonight, we've got a ranked cruiserweight match between Darius Rayne, the Cape Town Goon, and GRAN AZTECA Sr.
Making his way to the ring, from Cape Town, South Africa, weighing in at 234 pounds, Ray.
So as, of course, Darius Rayne makes his way to the ring, I gotta say, I'm very excited to see him make his ranked cruiserweight debut here. I'm very much hoping that he scores a victory here in this opening matchup. Although he has extremely stiff competition against the likes of GRAN AZTECA Sr. Wins and losses, of course, are everything here in Super Pro. And if Darius Rayne wants to make his way to an opportunity for that prestigious Super Pro, Cruiserweight Championship, he is going to have to do a lot of work, starting off, of course, with a win here. Here comes his opponent, GRAN AZTECA Sr., all the way from Tijuana, Mexico, if I have my facts right. Although, considering that we're here in Mexico, I suppose that's not that far. I'm used to commentating from Honolulu, Hawaii.
And his opponent, from Tijuana, Mexico, weighing in at 245 pounds,
And you know, for a cruiserweight, GRAN AZTECA is certainly built like a brick. I mean, look at this guy. He has pecs for days. And, you know, if Darius Rayne wants to get that victory, if the Cape Town Goon wants to get up to his usual goonery, it's going to be very difficult for him. If he's going to try to get a running start at this individual, I think he's going to bounce right off like a ping pong ball at a brick wall. Though it should be noted, of course, despite GRAN AZTECA's impressive size, he is not averse to a few aerial maneuvers. In fact, he likes to employ a frog splash to finish off his matches, so perhaps we'll see that here tonight against Darius Rayne. $15-minute time limit. Darius Rayne able to start it out with that spinning elbow strike right to the jaw of GRAN AZTECA Sr. And now just smashing his head against the mat. What force, what vicious force. But AZTECA, not ready to go out yet. Hits that huge European uppercut, blasting the chin of Darius Rayne there and following it up with that headlock suplex. Goes for the rear drop kick, but Rayne misses. Oh, in with the single leg takedown. Turns into a dragon screw, very impressive. And the standing body splash there. Rayne certainly has the height advantage on AZTECA. I guess I kind of misjudged them as they were coming out to the ring. I just think that Rayne would be the smaller man. But he's tying up AZTECA here. We're 1 minute into this matchup, and it's easy to say that Rayne has gotten the advantage early on. AZTECA has hit a few moves, or I suppose just one, but it's really been Rayne who's been extremely dominant and control this thing. Just grazing the head of AZTECA with that stomp. And that kind of disrespect, that's going to elicit a round of boos from the audience. And quite frankly, I think it's well-deserved. Oh, looks for that springboard back elbow. And AZTECA gets out of the way. Irish whip into the corner. Ooh, look at that. Body splash and a beautiful bulldog just planting Rayne's face in the middle of that Super Pro logo. Go for the pinfall. Just a 1 count. Darius Rayne has definitely been the primary dealer of offense so far, so AZTECA will have to step it up considerably if he wants to get Rayne to a 2 count, much less a victory. Rayne certainly has a bit of an ego about him, but perhaps is well-deserved given his performance so far in this match. Feints a punch to the head. Irish whip into the corner. Nails that rear dropkick finally. Feels like he's been looking for it all match. And now just clubbing blow to the back, bringing AZTECA to his knees. And then just a huge overhead chop right on the pectoral. That's the chest muscle for those of you who aren't versed in anatomy. And he's looking for it. That tequila sunrise, which he uses to devastating effect. But AZTECA able to get out of it early. This is not going to be the thing to secure Rayne a submission victory. At least not this particular application. If he goes for it again, perhaps AZTECA will have been weakened enough to secure him that tap-out victory. But now AZTECA getting all kinds of fired up. Bringing it in with those 2 shoulder tackles. And now a leaping clothesline taking Rayne off his feet and sending him into the corner. Over the shoulder, but Rayne turns it around with that inverted DDT. Into the corner there. Thought he perhaps was going to look for that rear dropkick again, but it looks like he's going for something else. Turns him around. Oh no, he's putting him up top. This is never good. Oh my God! Cradle DDT from the top. Perhaps that pouring rain that he likes to use to finish matches, but not enough to put away AZTECA Sr. What fire, what fight. And I wonder if Rayne's hair, his interesting hairstyle there makes him more aerodynamic or not. Perhaps it helps reduce the wind resistance. Looks for a back elbow, not quite able to get it. Look at that, tilt-a-whirl arm drag there, going all the way around the body of Darius Rayne before just sending him flying across the ring into the corner. Rayne once again able to get out and only the count of 1. And battle of the rear drop kicks there as AZTECA is finally able to hit that move. And now looking for something big here, looking for that running knee strike. Smashing into the jaw, into the face of Darius Rayne, perhaps even cracking the orbital bone. Oh my goodness, and Rayne is still able to kick out. How impressive. Now going up top. Oh, looking for a top rope leg drop, but Rayne playing possum perhaps able to roll out of the way, and a very intelligent move that was. I mean, if you catch a leg drop from the top rope right across the throat, it is extremely difficult to recover from a move like that. In fact, I don't know if I've ever seen anyone kick out of a top rope leg drop when you have that like just huge bulking calf muscle crush across your trachea. It is difficult to catch a breath, but now AZTECA going up top as well, nails the avalanche powerbomb. Look at that, feet on the ropes in an attempt to get that pinfall, but Rayne prevents it. Now turns her around. Oh, he's got it in once again. He's got it in once again, that tequila sunrise. Is this gonna be enough to put AZTECA Sr. away? He's looking for something. He's trying to get out of it. Oh, Darius Rayne releases it. Very curious choice. longer you have a submission hold in, of course, the more effective it is. I'm very interested by Rayne's choice to just let GRAN AZTECA out of it, but perhaps he has a greater plan in mind, and it seems like he certainly does by putting him on the top rope once again when he's looking for it. Oh, the pouring rain once again, and this time sending blood pouring down the face of GRAN AZTECA Jr. as he just splits him open with that DDT. And Darius Rayne is victorious in this one. Congratulations to the upstart from South Africa. Some, I mean, what an emphatic move. What a devastating move that is. Being planted on the top of your head once you're sitting on the top rope. I mean, I can't even imagine taking a move like that. That would end a match that I was in for sure. Was GRAN AZTECA's last big attempt to score the victory before Darius Rayne definitively surpassed him and scored the win. Celebrating a well-deserved win there. I mean, he fought well and he fought hard. He surpassed basically everything that GRAN AZTECA Senior had to offer. But coming up next, we've got our first ranked heavyweight match of the evening and last ranked heavyweight match of the evening. Although this one is not for a championship. We have got La Tempestad versus the Undead Redneck. We're going to see La Tempestad out here first, and these two are going to really bring everything they've got into the middle of this ring.
Making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 261 pounds, Storm.
And here he comes with that flash of lightning, La Tempestad, here to secure himself his second win in the heavyweight division. He's of course been on the receiving end of 2 losses. And he certainly strikes an imposing figure, I have to say. But I suppose both of our competitors in this particular matchup are a bit scarier than your normal wrestler. Undead Redneck,
and his opponent,
limping his way to the ring.
From Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 450 pounds, the Redneck Unbreakable.
So, one thing that's always confused me about Undead Redneck, who I have had the, I don't know about pleasure of seeing compete. I have seen him compete a couple times. I am never really sure if he is truly a member of the Undead, or if that's sort of a facade that he puts on to bamboozle his opponents. But either way, it certainly works. I mean, it's difficult to frighten someone like La Tempestad, but I have I have to think that even someone as imposing as him has to have a little shiver going down his spine as he looks at the terrifying visage of this man making his way to the ring. An orthodox way to enter the ring. And I was going to say at least he gets results, but then again, Undead Redneck has yet to get a win here in the heavyweight division. His only match resulted in a loss. Now he stands to attention. Both these men ready to go at it. 15-minute time limit. And Undead Redneck starts it out huge. Gorilla press slam. Following it up with that kick to the back. Jumping knee strike, just crushing the face there of La Tempestad. Oh, looking to hook up the back there, but Undead Redneck just so huge and powerful. This is a 450-pound individual. Nails that kick, but once again, not enough to get it done. And just boom, what a front slam. Crushing the spine of La Tempestad against the canvas. And a win here will even up both of these competitors' records, of course. La Tempestad with 1 win and 2 losses. And Undead Redneck with just 1 loss. And that is essential, of course, in climbing their way up to challenge for that heavyweight championship, which we will see contested later here tonight in our semi-main event. And now Redneck has him hooked up and just dropping him across the ropes neck first. And those ropes are cable. They just cut right across your neck. They cut off the circulation. They cut off your air. I mean, after taking it back, after getting up from it, you're still trying to catch your breath. You're still kind of blinking the spots out of your eyes. So I'm impressed that La Tempestad was able to make any kind of slight comeback there. But Undead Redneck is very firmly taking control once again. Picks him up. And just a heel toss across the ring. But Tempestad able to escape out of that hold. Then turn it into a neck breaker there. And now just laying the boots to Undead Redneck. Got the leg hooked. Perhaps this will score him a victory, although I kind of doubt it yet. Not quite able to get a 2. Just a 1.5. Now got the shoulder claw. Oh, wrenching on the tendons. The muscles of Undead Redneck. Although, I don't know how much this affects him, considering what kind of punishment we've seen him endure before. And I was going to say, much like our other match, we see the big man quickly taking advantage, but La Tempestad has managed to make a significant comeback here in this 3rd minute of the matchup. Stiff shots right there to the face, to the bridge of the nose. I don't know what Undead Redneck has got going on underneath those bandages, but I don't really want to find out. And I don't think La Tempestad, I don't think he minds contributing a little bit to whatever kind of ugliness is going on down there with those shots to the face. And now following up. Just bionic elbow crushing the top of the head. The crown of the skull there. The skin on top of your skull, it's very thin, so perhaps he's trying to split that open, get some blood flowing, but not successful yet. Clubbing blow right to the face, and now boot to the stomach. Undead Redneck perhaps coming back here. Gonna try to get a little bit of that dominance back that he experienced in the early moments. Just caving in the chest of La Tempestad. Oh, and that spinning back fist! That spinning back fist could very well be a knockout blow. And then perhaps looking for the tour of the islands, but La Tempestad able to escape. Turns it around. Oh my goodness, the wrist lock lariat just pasting Undead Redneck onto the Super Pro canvas. Going for the pin, and La Tempestad is able to do it. He evens up his record. He's now 2-2 in the heavyweight division. And Undead Redneck is now still searching for that victory. Now 0-2, very unfortunate. And look at that, the imposing figure of La Tempestad. Celebrating that well-earned victory. He managed to overcome a significant amount of adversity in those early moments and picked up a huge victory. But up next, we've got La Hija de Juarez going up against, is it S.A.M. or S.A.M? I don't quite know, in a welterweight ranked match.
Don't get sidetracked, come on. It's $1 million in the motherfucking pocket.
Making her way to the ring, from Juarez, Chihuahua,
punching him in the
HDJ.
Getting high. Come on. Yeah.
La Hija de Juarez making her way to the ring here. She has yet to compete in a ranked matchup here in Super Pro, so this will be her first opportunity to score a win. The same cannot be said of her opponent, of course, so I'm going to go with S.A.M, who has competed in 3 matches and scored 3 losses. So this is definitely an opportunity for both of these competitors to kind of, both of them to get their first mark in the win column, and for La Hija de Juarez, it'll be her first opportunity to avoid a loss. Of course, a member of La COSA NOSTRA, COSA NOSTRA, however you want to pronounce it. I have a lot of strong suits, but vowels are not one of them.
And her opponent, from New York, the Queen.
And here comes S.A.M. And you know, by looking at her, you wouldn't guess that she has gone completely winless here in Super Pro. She certainly cuts an imposing figure. And I gotta say, perhaps this could be her moment to shine. You know, La Hija de Juarez, she has known to be a little cocky. We see her attitude kind of shining through as she makes her way to the ring. Or we did see it, of course. Now S.A.M is currently making her way to the ring. But perhaps La Hija de Juarez is in danger of sort of maybe underestimating S.A.M, considering the fact that she hasn't really experienced a lot of luck so far in Super Pro. So this could be the moment that S.A.M needs to score that initial victory, and maybe start evening up that win-loss record. I mean, she'll need to start doing it soon if she ever wants to kind of pull ahead in the welterweight division. And now picking her up and just slamming her down. What a takeover there from La Hija de Juarez. S.A.M slowly making her way to her feet. Bionic elbow right on the top of the head there. S.A.M fires back with a kick to the back of the leg, perhaps targeting the kneecap or even the quadriceps. But La Hija de Juarez did not like that one bit, just lighting her up with this flurry of shots. Arm drag there, arm takeover from S.A.M. Picks her up. And what a toss. Of course, S.A.M and I both from the same home state, both from beautiful New York. Although I'm from out on Long Island. She is not. Probably why she, I won't get into it. Hija de Juarez celebrating this initial bit of momentum. However, I would say, unlike our previous contest, this one has been much more back and forth in the initial moments of our first 2 matches that we had the pleasure of witnessing here. There was very much an early dominant force in the opening moments of the matchup. These competitors have really been trading a lot of offense, although if you had to give the edge to someone, it would definitely be La Hija de Juarez. Sam with that kick to the back of the leg and just tossing HDJ back in the ring. Into the turnbuckle. Boom! What a lariat right to the back of the head and the neck. That is extremely difficult to come back from. Now got her lifted up and just smashing her onto the ground there. Arm breaker. Shot to the gut. Sam has HTJ up on the top rope. Oh, what's she looking for here? Got both the arms hooked up. Avalanche butterfly suplex, just tossing her halfway across the ring with that one. And surprisingly not going for a pinfall, following right up with an elbow drop and now looking for that pin. Perhaps just wanting to deal that little bit of extra damage before seeking that win. But just barely a 2 count before HTJ is able to kick out of it. Knee strike planting right in the spinal column of YAMASHITA. Pushes Sam away with that blow to the back of the neck. Got her hooked up here. In powerbomb position. An alley-oop face buster, just crushing her on the top turnbuckle there. Underneath that mask, I don't even want to imagine what her face looks like now that she suffered an impact like that. And the super kick from YAMASHITA to JUAREZ. This could very well be her moment to score the victory in this match. Oh, but Sam able to kick out. She does not want another loss tacked onto that second column there. Oh my goodness, and a huge takeover spine buster, just planting her on the standing corkscrew moonsault. But YAMASHITA is not defeated yet, and Sam is furious. She wanted to get that initial victory here in Super Pro. And now she's going for something that I personally have called several times, although it's been other competitors performing it. Looks for the running blockbuster, but YAMASHITA to JUAREZ is just too tall to hook it in. Plants her there with that German suplex, and she's looking for it again. She misjudged the jump initially, but perhaps on the second go-around she'll have a little bit more luck. Although it looks like YAMASHITA is recovering a little bit faster than Sam would like. Back elbow there, picks her up. Sam fires back. Oh my goodness, huge running drop kick to the jaw. And now has her picked up there. Turns it around. Death Valley driver, just planting her back right in the corner there. She's thinking, she's considering, does she want to go for that pinfall, or does she want to nail another shot with that running blockbuster? Sam is having a hard time making up her mind. Perhaps it's hesitations like these that have made it so difficult for her to get a win here in Super Pro Wrestling. But once again, with the standing corkscrew, perhaps this could be the thing that scores the victory. She was not able to get the running blockbuster, but 2 standing corkscrews might do the job, and Sam picks up her first victory here in Super Pro Championship Wrestling. And this was a match full of highlights. That crushing elbow drop that preceded that initial pinfall. Ever since she hit that avalanche butterfly suplex, it was really all Sam. He had JUAREZ had a couple of spurts of offense, like that impressive super kick. But once Sam was able to kick out of it, there was really nothing more that HTJ could do. That huge leaping, smashing kick right to the face. That was a key moment that enabled her to get the room she needed to land a second one of those standing corkscrews. Of course, it moved that, secured her the victory, her first victory in this match.
Here is your winner,
S.A.M, of course, absolutely ecstatic, celebrating that well-deserved victory. I mean, it was certainly hard fought, and she's had a lot of opportunities where she's fumbled it in the past, but perhaps this could be the start of a new road for S.A.M. Perhaps this could be the thing that propels her on a winning course that sends her all the way to that championship. But up next, our first championship match of the night, of course, the middleweight championship will be contested. Lex Elkins versus DEANNA MAKEBA. DEANNA MAKEBA, who has yet to get a ranked win, but of course did win the Aztec Royal.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Super Pro Junior Middleweight Championship.
The ever-impressive DEANNA MAKEBA making her way to the ring here. I gotta say, she has not had a lot of experience here in Super Pro so far, but what we have seen of her, I would say, has been, extremely impressive to say the least. Of course, she's got that very intriguing Art Deco style to her gear. A woman after my own heart, perhaps. Although that does describe a lot of women, to be fair. But unfortunately, DEANNA MAKEBA does not have her eyes set on me, but rather firmly on that junior middleweight championship currently held by the frankly terrifying Lex Elkins. I mean, I would not want anyone with the power of... I would not want to step foot in the ring with anyone who in any way resembles Lex Elkins. She's a beast, she's a monster, she terrifies me, and she's the champion. For good reason. Of course, she's inspired by many wrestling greats. She's been compared to the likes of... Well, I mean, the list is too long to name, so I won't even start to get into it because, quite frankly, I mean, we've got a new great, and that is Lex Elkins. Look at that. Look at that fire. Look at that power she has as she ascends the turnbuckle. She is ready to emphatically put an end to DEANNA MAKEBA's championship dreams. But I think DEANNA may just be able to pull off a victory here.
Introducing the challenger from Shangri-La, Deborah Medusa. Introducing the champion from Cheyenne, Wyoming. She is the Super Pro Junior Middleweight Champion, Lex Elkins.
Both these competitors eagerly looking at that championship. DEANNA, of course, has already got a lot of golden elements to her gear, but she wants a little bit more gold, preferably around her waist in the form of that beautiful junior middleweight championship. This matchup will be 25-minute maximum. DEANNA starts it off huge, turns it around with that huge German suplex, just smashing the top of the shoulders and the back of the neck of Lex Elkins. Right on the canvas, on those barely padded wooden boards that we have here at Super Pro Championship Wrestling. And now once again, what an emphatic slam. Got her in that grounded headlock and then just pops her with that punch. But Elkins, she just fires right back up, takes her down with that clothesline that takes herself down as well. Kick right to the ribs. MAKEBA rolls out of the way, plants her there with that inverted jawbreaker. Runs in the corner, flips around, looks for that lariat. but Elkins dodges out of it. Another one of those huge lariats from Elkins. It is a battle of the lariats as these two powerhouses of women go at one another, and now starting off for continuing huge with that elbow drop. Well, this perhaps is the beginning of the end for Deanna McKeba's championship dreams, as her head is just smashed and crashed against those wooden boards once again. Oh no, a taste of her own medicine. It's Lex Elkins who has the grounded headlock. But maybe mocking Deanna was not such a good idea. She's able to turn it around to a standing headlock, rakes the eyes with the forearm, and now, looks for the flipping lariat once again, but not quite able to get it. And now Lex Elkins fires back with another lariat. She wants to send a message here to MAKEBA. She wants to say, if you're going to be throwing out lariats in my ring, you're going to get more than a little bit. You're going to get a little bit more than what you bargained for, my friend. And now once again, firing her head, crashing the back of Deanna's head into the mat. Deanna blocks the chop, just crashes that fist across the jaw, flips around and catches her on the chin with that enziguri kick. Goes for the pinfall. But just a 1 count there for Lex Elkins. Before Deanna, I should say, Lex is the one who's able to get out of it. And just a straight jacket hold, driving the knee, grinding it into the spinal column of Lex Elkins. Oh no, we've seen this before. We know exactly what Lex Elkins is thinking. She has the one suplex, she gets the second one, perhaps she's looking for the third. It's Suplex City. There's a little pun there. But Deanna, she still has so much fire. She won that battle royal, and now she is coming in strong, kicking out of the Suplex City. We know what Lex is thinking here. We've seen it before. Spear! Cutting Deanna McKeba in half and perhaps ending her championship aspirations. There we go. Lex Elkins is still your Super Pro Junior Middleweight champion. And this was a firecracker of a championship match. Deanna McKeba has nothing to be ashamed of. She fought hard. She couldn't fight long, unfortunately. But what she did show us was spectacular. I will be thinking about that flipping enziguri for quite a long time. It was that spear, that devastating spear that Lex loves to employ, that made it difficult for Deanna, impossible for Deanna to continue.
And still, Super Pro Junior Middleweight Champion, Lex Elkins.
Well deserved there from Elkins. I mean, what a championship defense. I cannot see anyone currently on the Super Pro roster who has a shot at taking that championship from Elkins. But up next, we are gonna have a heavyweight championship match. Yamashita is going to see if he can continue his streak of dominance against El Dragon Rojo. Of course, both of these men undefeated in ranked competition.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Super Pro Heavyweight Championship.
And Dragon making his way out to the ring. I mean, this man is a beast. Look at the size of him. Look at the size of his arms. Look at the size of his abdomen. I mean, look, Yamashita's a big guy. All right, I've seen Yamashita up close. I've called Yamashita matches in CWL before. But he is going to have quite a tough time if he wants to overcome, I mean, the apocalyptic force of El Dragon Rojo. I mean, with that devastating maneuver, that iron claw slam that he likes to employ. I mean, this man has ended a lot of pro wrestling dreams for a lot of people. He has inflicted pain. He has inflicted menace. He has cast a shadow of fear over all of Super Pro Championship Wrestling. And now it's time to see if that specter, if you will, has affected the man himself, Yamashita. Now here he comes, the Super Pro Heavyweight Champion, Yamashita. And you can see he's trying to, I mean, he's got the crowd fired up, he's got himself fired up, but how much of it is a front? How much confidence does Yamashita actually have as he goes into what seems like a Sisyphean task against El Dragon Rojo? Will he be able to successfully defend that Super Pro Heavyweight Championship? Or will it fall into the hands of the Red Dragon?
Introducing the challenger from Hidalgo, Mexico, weighing in at 277 pounds, the Dragon. Introducing the champion from Owita, Japan, weighing in at 251 pounds. He is the Super Pro Heavyweight Champion, Yamashita.
Yamashita lifting that title high. But even he's got to be thinking, even a man as confident as himself, he's got to be thinking as he looks at this championship, is this the last time that I'm going to feel that cool leather around my waist? Is this the last time that I am going to see the stage lights glint off of the gold plate of that championship as I hand it over to this referee? And quite frankly, I think that is the case. But perhaps I speak too soon. Perhaps I don't give the big man enough credit. Let's see what happens here. And maybe I was right after all. I mean, look at the force that the Dragon has as he just smashes Yamashita down on the canvas. And now coming outside to meet him. There are no pads outside the ring, aside from on the very edge there on the ring skirt. But it is mostly just concrete out here. Oh my goodness, and just pasting him. Pasting his head on that concrete. I'm surprised Yamashita hasn't been split open. And now, perhaps Yamashita isn't done on the outside. He sends the Red Dragon toppling out of the ring. Has him picked up. Smashes the forearm there, and then a slap, a disrespectful slap to El Dragon Rojo. Jetting that elbow, the corner of the elbow, the point, if you will, right into the jaw of the Red Dragon. Pops right back inside the ring, but the Dragon follows him. Smashes the forearm in the back. Rolling cutter, smashing the face of El Dragon Rojo right on the canvas. European uppercut. Boom! And just driving all the air out of the lungs of our champion with that Samoan drop. And then a clubbing blow right to the back of the head. Driving these sharp elbows right into the shoulders of Yamashita. That's going to cause a lot of pain in the neck and the back. It's going to make it hard for Yamashita to deliver some of his powerful lifting maneuvers, like that powerbomb lung blower that he uses to end so many matches. And now just crushing the shoulder there, driving the fingers, the claw, right into the joint, into the nerves of the shoulder, of the neck. Oh no. And now we all know what's coming next. Camel clutch locked in, wrenching back on the neck. So much damage done already to the neck and back of Yamashita, despite how early we are in this match. But Yamashita able to get out of the camel clutch, picks him up, turns it around, and just a butterfly backbreaker there. Very impressive. Two lariats. Follows up with a third leaping lariat. And the Tour of the Islands! The Tour of the Islands, what a huge slam there, driving all the wind out of the lungs of El Dragon Rojo. But he's not done yet. He's able to kick out at just the count of 2. And now here's the question that I have to ask. If he is indeed going for that powerbomb lung blower, will he have the strength to lift him all the way up? He can do it! Yamashita is able to pull that strength out of nowhere! And Yamashita does it! He retains his heavyweight championship! Oh my goodness! I gotta be honest, I did not think he had a shot at doing it, but he was able to take down the big man. Just a terrifying individual in the form of El Dragon Rojo and retain that Super Pro Championship. The Tour of the Islands was the beginning of the end for the Dragon. There's that powerbomb lung blower that finished the job. The sharp knees of Yamashita just cutting into the flesh of El Dragon Rojo and scoring that victory.
Here is your winner, and still Super Pro Heavyweight Champion, Yamashita.
And finally, we have got the Hybrid Championship, which will be defended here as COSA NOSTRA attempts to keep hold on those titles as they are menaced by the Dragon Cult. And out here first, 3 representatives of the Dragon Cult. These are, of course, the men who took that title.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 575 pounds, Dre, the Ninja, and the Ninja.
Well, Drake is leading these 2 representatives of the Dragon Cult to the ring. These are the men who, of course, at the Kumite, took ownership of the company from my business associate, Pistolero. So, there's no love lost between me and them. are scary individuals. If La COSA NOSTRA wants to hold on to these championships, they're going to have to give it everything they've got against these three, well, spooky guys.
Don't get sidetracked, come on. It's $1 million in the motherfucking pocket. La COSA NOSTRA. We taking the motherfucking hip-hop game over.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 650 pounds, El Jefe Jose Fernandez, the Prince, Ramel Diaz, and Juan Jr., the COSA NOSTRA.
Now here we go, the reigning hybrid champions, La COSA NOSTRA, making their way into the ring, pushing the Dragon Cult out of the way as they look to get their signature poses on top of those turnbuckles. These are scary guys too. You know, this is gang warfare that we've got going on in the middle of this ring. Drake is going to be in first. Here we go. These two locking up. Huge drop kick there from Drake. And there we go. Firing back. Kick right to the bottom of the leg, knotting up the quadriceps. Turns it over. Hip toss knee strike, just jetting the knee right into Drake's jaw. Tosses him off the ropes, looks for it. Gets that Pele kick right on the crown of the head. But now, the elbows going right into the chest of the Dragon Cult leader. Turns it around, just slams him there. Oh my goodness, what a half and half suplex. What speed. Looking for a tag there, not able to get it. And able to sink it in, that Boston Crab with both legs hooked. I personally gravitate towards the single leg variety, but you know, to each their own. Able to make a tag to a separate representative from the Dragon Cult, this ninja here, going one-on-one in the middle of this ring with the leader of the COSA NOSTRA. It makes the tag to Juarez Jr. Spinning wheel kick right to the jaw. Headlock takeover. Oh, but just jetting the elbows right into the gut, right into the chest there of that ninja from the Dragon Cult. That drop kick out into the corner was blocked, followed up by a drop kick of his own. Looking for a bit of a tag team offense here. Oh! Smashing the crown of the head there. Definitely a lot more tag teaming here from the Dragon Cult than from the COSA NOSTRA. LCN, if you want to abbreviate it, which I will. Although the Dragon Cult seems to be spending an inordinate amount of their time taunting rather than, I guess, actually laying in the boots. Juarez to get the takeover there. Got the arm drag. Nails him up on the shoulders. Look at that elevated crucifix powerbomb, just spiking him there in the middle of the canvas. Boot into the corner, dislocating the jaw perhaps of Juarez Jr. Oh my God, stomping on the elbow there. That is disgusting. And once again, you're going to shatter the bones in the hand of that man. Dropping the knee. And once again with the boot, firing definitively into the corner there. Look at that. Leaping up, smashing into the jaw. And another powerbomb out of the corner this time. Tagging in Ramel Diaz, the Prince himself. Although he is caught with that kneeling jawbreaker, being the fresh man will not help you in every situation. And now getting hung up on the ropes. Oh my goodness, what a disgusting bit of offense there. There was, of course, no time limit in this matchup, unlike our other ones. The Dragon Cult trying to give themselves every advantage they can in their attempt to capture those hybrid championships. And the big boot once again into the corner, just shattering the jaw there, maybe taking a tooth or two out. And another boot into the corner. These guys are brutal. And they're certainly adept when it comes to kicks. Jetting that super kick into the corner there. Takes him down, spins it around. Canadian Destroyer off the second turnbuckle. But it is not quite enough to score him the victory. Although I'm surprised the Dragon Cult didn't feel the need to break up that pinfall. Gets that kick to the side of the jaw. Tosses him and almost takes out the ref on the way. Looks for that big boot once again. But Ramel has it scouted. Picks him up. Oh my goodness, spiking him with the brainbuster. And now looking to go up top. Drake's ahead of him though. Chooses not to interfere on that one. Allows him to get that huge frog splash in. Certainly a 5-star affair. Into the corner, perhaps looking for a bit of tag team offense. But able to be blocked. Boom, just smashing him down to the canvas there. And now tying him up in the friendly corner of the Dragon Cult. He's got the sharpshooter locked in. And his teammates aren't doing anything about it. But the Ninja here able to hook the ankle and just smashing Ramel's face onto the canvas. Oh my God, and that spinning kick. That may very well be a knockout blow. With the COSA Nostra running in to break up the pinfall. Outside. This is very interesting. We've got two separate bouts of offense going on. We've got Drake working on the arm of Ramel inside the ring. And then outside the ring, we just saw a huge dive as one of the representatives from the Dragon Cult just shot out of the side of the screen. And now perhaps Drake looking for a brainbuster of his own. Has him up there just stalling. Stalling suplex. Ramel catches the leg, dragon screw leg whip. Back in the corner, looking for that tag. Drake catches him in that front headlock there, turns him down, leg snapper there. And once again, just almost gonna twist the shoulder out of joint. Picks him up and turns it around. And now an eye rake. Leaping drop kick. Oh, and now that leaping spinning kick almost knocking him out there. That could have definitely been a thing to score those championships. And now Cutter right there, just smashing his face on the canvas. But the referee opting not to count the pinfall. Going for it now. But broken up by Juarez Jr. as he dives and takes out the legs from that member of the Dragon Cult with that chop block. That front chop block. Some call it more dangerous than the rear chop block, personally. Actually, you know what? I would agree with that. The front chop block, more dangerous than the rear chop block. You can quote me on that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, and what a neck breaker. Just corkscrewing him there, twisting his head almost out of its socket. Juarez Jr. not intimidated by the visage of Drake here, smashing not one but two drop kicks, and now a third. Sends him flying down, turns it around with that drop toe hold. And now Drake, with a kick to the back of the knee. Sends Juarez Jr. there into the corner. Oh my goodness, and now just a shot to the gut with that knee strike. Oh, looking for perhaps a front slam there, but Juarez Jr. able to turn around, has the head locked. Whoa, firing back with a corkscrew neck breaker of his own. Got him up on the shoulders, turns it around, air raid bomb, just taking all the wind out of the sails of Drake there. But the Dragon Cult seized their moment. They're looking to interfere. They don't want their leader to be taken out this easily. I mean, he certainly wasn't. But now, Juarez Jr. going up top, although he's taken down by that member of the Dragon Cult, sent plummeting into the center of the Super Pro ring. Beautiful Arena, Mexico. That's right, I can speak Spanish for all you doubters. I often just choose not to. Juarez got him locked up. Flips it around, snap mare, kick to the back. Interesting, it looks like he's opting to let Drake make the tag here. Perhaps they think that this man is just too resilient to be taken down. Knee strike blocked. Pump handle. Oh, pump handle driver, just planting him in the ring there. And flattening him with that inverted layout DDT. Jumping knee drop, smashing the face there of that Dragon Cult member. And now, oh, perhaps thinking about making a quick tag back out. This time to the Prince Romel Diaz. Goodness, and just flattening him with that dropkick, and he's not done. Goes for another one. Oh my goodness, and now just a dropkick to the side of the head there. I've seen this combination before. Knee strike catching right into the neck breaker. Been utilized by competitors such as Dave Graves, experienced mixed martial artists. Now knee breaker there. What a suplex, but he's not done. Turns it around. He's looking for a third. The Three Amigos. The Three Amigos, one of the most famous combinations in all of professional wrestling. Could this be the thing to get La COSA Nostra the victory they need to retain those championships? The Dragon Cult doesn't seem to think so, as they don't even bother going in to break up that pinfall attempt. Now turns it around, smashing him on the ground. Kick to the side of the head. Kick to the gut there. And then turns it around, plants him with the DDT. certainly some trouble here. A lot of people have called Mexico sort of paradise, and there's definitely trouble as that spinning kick connects with the head of Romel Diaz. Makes a tag out to another Dragon Cult representative, sending him across the ropes. Boom, double elbow strike right to the chest. And now makes the tag just barely. Will this be the thing to save the La Cosa Nostra those championships, those prestigious hybrid titles? Oh, it looks like Drake has done a little bit too much interference. He's earned the ire of this competitor and just planted on the mat with that DDT. But in an effort to save their leader, chop to the chest. Oh my goodness, and now just sent right into the steps. That'll crush your ribs. That'll take the air out of your lungs. That is an extremely difficult maneuver to come back from. But it looks like he's doing it very emphatically there with that arm drag, following it up with that standing Hurricane Rana. And Drake with that springboard dropkick taking out the referee. And laying in the punches here on the member of the Cosa Nostra, now running to the announce table, it seems. Perhaps he's looking to put someone through it. No. Oh, pardon me. Hold on. I'm just getting word over my headset. This match has now been declared no count out. So these competitors can brawl all over this arena. They do not have to worry about disqualification from count out. Drake, he saw that those titles were not going to be his. He saw that he might lose from count-out disqualification, so he made that change to the rules on the fly. Very, very selfish from the leader of the Dragon Cult, although perhaps that's to be expected. Catching him with that elbow there, right to the side of the head. Now tags in Romel Diaz. They're looking for some tag team offense. Whip to the ropes. Drop toe hold. Elbow drop right to the small of the back. Tag made to Drake. Tag made to Drake. Oh my goodness, a kick right to the jaw of Romel Diaz. Drake and Romel Diaz squaring up once again in the middle of this ring. Oh my God. Wrenching on the neck. Wrenching on the shoulder. So much damage already done to the joints of Romel Diaz, but he's able to get out of the submission hold attempt. Drake with the kick to the stomach, falls up with that knee strike. Could this have put Romel's lights out? No, he's still scrambling, still reaching for those ropes. No. Just fingers interlocked under the abdomen of Romel Diaz, flips him inside out with that deadlift German suplex, and now taking a moment to gloat after the beating he's inflicted on 1/3 of La Cosa Nostra, perhaps 1/4, I should say, given that HTJ is not currently competing for the titles. Shoulder breaker there. Almost popping Romel Diaz's arm out of his socket. And then smashing the knee across the face of Drake. Tag made. Tag made, but it's not enough to stop Drake from coming in with that knee strike. Turning his jaw inside out. He's going to maybe even have to have reconstructive surgery after this matchup is over. That's certainly what Drake would like to have happen. Leaping into the corner, misses the splash. Knee strike, once again. Elbow to the side of the head, knee to the side of the head, blackout combination. And maybe Drake has been blacked out forcibly by that maneuver. Oh, hold on. Crossface locked in. Crossface wrenching on the neck, wrenching on the head. The referee trying to get a good angle on him, but Drake able to break out. Nails him in the face. And you got to think, if you're in the referee's position, you might be a little bit worried about calling this match for La Cosa Nostra. You might be thinking, if I give this match to anyone but the Dragon Cult, what happens to me? What happens to my job? But I'll tell you, he's not thinking about that. Each and every member of La Cosa Nostra is there He lands that huge standing moonsault, but Drake fires back with the knee strike and comes in with the lariat. Shoulder breaker once again. You can't fight if you can't swing a punch. And once again, the cutter. And now Juarez Jr. distracting the referee from counting the pinfall. And now coming in to break it up. Very intelligent work there from La COSA NOSTRA. For a bit of tag team offense, but blocked. Headlock. And just wrenching on the back of the neck. Sending him into the corner. He might not have a choice this time. Snapmare. Neck breaker. Penalty kick right to the back. And now Juarez Jr. is in. Dropkick combination, but blocked this time. Dropkick again. You know, I'm gonna say it. Dropkick again. Juarez Jr. cannot get enough of those drop kicks. Tosses him into the corner. Fluid tags there. Although this time did not opt for it. Arm drag. Kick right to the chest. Tagging in Drake. Double elbows right to the chest of Juarez Jr. Gonna take all the air out of your lungs after that. You know, and Juarez Jr., he loves to implement these high-speed chains of offense, as we saw that relentless combination of drop kicks earlier on 1/3 of the Dragon Colt competing here in this ring. But that is going to be very difficult to do when he can't breathe, much less stand. Tossing him into the ring. Into the corner, I should say. Clubbing blow to the back. Picking him up, perhaps they're going to send him into the corner for a tag team maneuver, but opts against it, hits the snapmare, and then follows up with that kick from the back. Tag's made. The Prince is in once again. Super kick! Super kick right to the jaw! But Drake is not done yet. Into the corner. Tag made. Tag made once again. Pops him up. Inverted atomic drop. Followed up by the big boot from Drake. Oh, and goes for the leaping senton, but caught by the double knees. And this match has been an absolute war. So far, this match alone has almost equaled, has gone longer than any other match on the card. These two have so much, or these six, I should say, have so much hate for one another, so much animosity, and one thing they want more than anything is those beautiful hybrid championships. Rommel picks him up. Super kick, looks for it, but misses. Oh my goodness! Spinning kick to the side of the head. Almost knocks him out cold. Perhaps it does. Decides to pick him back up. Spinning gut kick. Chop. Rommel blocks. Just absolutely lays in that strike. Right to the jaw. Oh, the single leg Boston Crab. Even more devastating than the double leg. Pushes him away with that kick. Clubbing blow to the back. Escapes from that back suplex. Looks for the super kick, but is caught too soon. And hung up on the ropes. Just neck absolutely demolished there. I don't know, what's he looking for? Spinning kick. Almost. Could that be the thing? Could that be the thing that knocks him out cold? Oh my goodness, barely kicks out. I thought that was the end for sure. Ramel has suffered so much damage in this match, but somehow there is still some fight left in him. Into the corner, knocks into the referee, but doesn't knock him down. Very impressive job from that referee. Oh my goodness, sleeper slam and pops right back up to his feet. Ropes. Knee strike, follows up with that neck breaker once again. I don't know how wise it is to be standing on one of the enemy's sides there. Off the top, looks for the leaping springboard forearm, but not quite able to get it. Back elbow there definitively. Goodness, he catches him with the knee strike. Ramel Diaz is cut open. Looks for the tag. Can't quite get it. Shoulder breaker once again. I'm surprised that Ramel can even swing a punch. But I mean, all the athletes in Super Pro are of such a high caliber. It's a surprise any of them are able to take a pinfall loss or a submission loss. A little bit of taunting going on there from the rather egotistical members of the Dragon Cult, if I do say so myself. Stomp to the chest. Ramel reverses the Irish whip there. He needs to make that tag bad. Tags out to Juarez. Juarez, what's he looking for? Oh, surprisingly not a drop kick. And there we go, back to the usual. The status quo, if you will. Oh no. Oh my God, what a curb stomp. Just smashing the face, crushing the nose of that Dragon Cult member against the ground. Turns it around, air raid bomb there. Goes for the pin. Could this be it? Broken up once again, this time by Drake. Juarez able to nail that spinning heel kick right into the face of Drake. A little malfunction as he tries to get out of the ring there. Oh my goodness. Foot wash on the face. Knee strike. Knee strike to the face of Juarez Jr. Is he out cold? That's the question. Well, he can still run. Oh my goodness, another big boot into the corner. Makes the tag to his, I want to say they're brothers based on their similarities, but I don't know that for sure. Turns it around. Oh my goodness, spinning kick once again. A knockout blow. Oh, and now Juarez has a submission hold locked in. He is grinding on the neck with the knee. Dragon Cult able to get out of it. Not able to make the tag, stopped by that stomp. I was going to say tag made, but not quite. Juarez has enough wherewithal to fight back. Sends him into the friendly corner. Contemplating his next move. Very intelligent on the part of Juarez. Looks to make a tag perhaps, but able to be blocked. Frankensteiner. Rolls out of the way of that stomp. Goes for a choke slam. Able to get out of the way. Big boot once again, crushing the jaw. Feints him out with that punch, and then knocks him in the side of the jaw. Looking for a kip up, but blocked by that attempt. Oh, and that time is able to land the senton. Chop there. Chop once again. Lighting up the chest, but Juarez has had enough. He fires back with a chop of his own and sends him to the outside. Oh my goodness, looking to head up to the top rope, but Drake employs a little bit of subterfuge there, grabs the head and lays it, just hangs his neck on the top rope. The tag is made. Out to the top. Not sure how wise of a move that was, but he does head down. my goodness, and crushes his spine across that ring apron. That is solid steel, folks. Oh my goodness, Falcon Arrow on the concrete. And, you know, folks, I don't know who was having a tougher time of it here. The athletes who were enduring all this punishment in the ring, or me, who is dealing all this punishment on my own voice box by calling this action. Although if I had to be honest, I'd say it's probably these people in the ring. I have not been hit with any spinning kicks to the side of the head. At least not yet, and I hope to keep it that way for the remainder of the night. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Went for that spinning heel kick, but he had the wherewithal to catch it, turn it into that dragon screw leg whip, and then stomp right to the arm there, to the elbow, in fact. When you have a match like this, you know, a six-man tag, sometimes you'll have one or two competitors who takes far more punishment than everyone else. You know, they are the ones who's in the ring. They're the real Iron Man. This is not the case this time, all right? Every single competitor in the ring, outside the ring, has been in the ring for a significant amount of time at some point during this match. Everyone has absorbed some horrific punishment of one sort or another. The only person who's gotten off rather lightly, I would say, has been Drake. He's mainly kind of gotten his stuff in and then gotten out. But even he has absorbed a couple of really stiff shots to the head. None of these competitors are doing too well, and I wouldn't be surprised if at least a couple of them needed a trip to an emergency medical facility after this show is finished. And once again, the double elbows take the wind out of the sails of La COSA NOSTRA. Kick to the stomach. Look at that fisherman neck breaker. Look at that springboard moonsault. Bouncing off that rope and now making the tag once again to the Prince, giving him a chance to get some redemption on Drake. And he starts off strong with that stomp, leaps up, knee drop across the throat. Look at that elbow drop combination, one after another. 6, 7, 8, 9, and the finishing touch, the cherry on top, number 10. Oh, but catches that boot to the crown of the head. And Drake looks for it, looks for the knee, but got caught with that German suplex. Drake only a 1 count though somehow. What a suplex. Now going for a second one. He's going for those 3 amigos once again. A bit of symbolism considering the number of competitors on each team in this match. And the Dragon Cult able to break it up once again. And now Ramel going to the top rope. Could this be the blow? Could this be the moment? Could this be the thing that he needs to put this in the bag for his team to retain those hybrid championships? Boom! Oh my goodness, and just compressing his neck with that bionic elbow. Flips him over with that judo toss. Leaping, spinning kick, that rolling savate. Jr. decides that he did not need to interfere in that one, and it was a smart decision as Ramel was just barely able to kick out. Kick to the back of the knee from the smaller man. Ramel with those lanky, those rangy limbs of his. Oh, and just twisting him around and smashing his face on the ground there. Goes for the pin. But Drake able to fight it off. Makes the tag. The two leaders of these respective organizations going head to head. Double leg. Drake picks him up. Turns it around. Death Valley driver once again. Foot on the ropes though. Firing himself up as Drake. Able to get out of the way of that stomp. Sends him into the corner. Perhaps going for a tag. Tags in Ramel again. This man is getting some serious ring time tonight. Does not get paid by the minute, unfortunately. Although he would certainly be making bank if that was the case. But now called with that huge leaping clothesline. And stomped in the back of the leg. This has been an absolute war. I cannot put it into perspective how much punishment every single person in this arena, or every single person competing in this match, I should say, has endured. Everyone in this arena has not endured any punishment. They've loved every second of it. This has been an action-packed extravaganza. And now these two working together, oh my goodness, just pushing the thumbs into the face of Ramel Diaz, absolutely fish-hooking him there. But Ramel, that just made him mad. Tossing him into the corner. Oh, went for the double legs. Perhaps going for a huge drop kick into the corner. But now even more tag team offense from these competitors. Off the ropes. Double elbows once again. These elbow strikes are just nasty from the Dragon Claw. And look at that! Plants him with the DDT, floating over. But that kneeling jawbreaker takes the wind out of Ramel's sails. Tossed into the corner once again. Tag to Drake this time, the heavy hitter. Off the ropes. Double hip toss, followed up with the kicks. Knee straight to the bottom of the jaw there. Surprised didn't go for the pinfall. Oh, but he has something bigger in mind. Going for it again. That Death Valley driver. Come on, Drake, it's over. He's defeated. Go for the pin. Don't make him suffer any more punishment at your hands. Oh, God. He has wicked intentions. Cutter! The cutter once again! I'm at a loss for words. I don't know how he's doing it. Ramel Diaz once again survives the punishment that Drake is laying down. Into the corner. Just smashing the forearm into his face. Rolling Savate once again. And Drake has got to be thinking, what the hell do I have to do? What do I have to do to this man who is already bleeding? Bleeding blood pouring down his face. Rivulets trickling down to the chest. What do I have to do to put this competitor down for good? I don't think there's an answer. But Ramel might have the answer for how to put Drake down. Looks for it. Drake able to block. Hits the elbow right to the side of the head. Knee strike once again. Picks him up. But Ramel slips out. Pace him with the lariat, sending him to the outside. Of course, we now know that there are no countouts. Opts to make the tag, and I completely understand why. Drake still recovering on the ground. Juarez opting to join him, but now Juarez is bleeding as Drake nails him with that elbow to the forehead. Rolling Savate absolutely pace him there. Makes the tag once again, and I cannot overstate This has just been an absolute battle. Inverted atomic drop into the big boot. High clearance there. Smashes him. Juarez looking for something huge. Over the shoulders, spins him around. Air raid bomb. And the Dragon Cult once again breaks things up. Although it looks like they're trying to put their metalry to an end with that Dragon Suplex. Juarez looking for the chokeslam. Has him up. And plants him down emphatically. The big man in this matchup for sure. And the powerhouse, I suppose. He breaks up the pinfall before the referee even has the chance to begin the count. But another suplex there from Rommel. And follows up with the lariat. But now the armbar locked in. The triangle choke, I should say. Could this be the end for the Dragon Cult? Is La COSA NOSTRA going to retain? No, he fights out of it. The submission hold has been broken. Firm shots to the gut and that devastating hip toss. But the tag is made. The tag is made. Rommel Diaz is back in. Rommel Diaz is back in, the MVP of La COSA NOSTRA. And he hits a dropkick there in memory of his brother who just made the tag. Juarez Jr. But the Shining Wizard is going to put an end to their championship aspirations. Perhaps the title reign of La COSA NOSTRA will come to an end just as soon as it began. And that series of strikes just lighting up the abdomen there. There we go, sending him flying into the corner. He's ready. He's ready to end this. Spins it around. Oh my goodness. Spinning heel kick to the side of the head. How in the hell does Rommel Diaz keep kicking out of these guys' best shots? He has taken like 6 of those spinning heel kicks at this point, and he is full of fire, fury, and venom. He is not willing to let go of those titles. He's going to hold on no matter what it takes. They're going to have to kill him if they want to take those championships from him. Looks for the super kick, but is dodged. But firing back with a chop after taking one from the Dragon Cult. Oh no, he can't be thinking about it. Powerbomb onto the apron. And then just spinning him around and smashing him on the ringside. Looks for that calf kick, but it's dodged. Dragon Cult is nothing if not speedy. Oh my God. And that bleeding head of Rommel Diaz smashed again on the ring apron. Bulldog! But Rommel somehow pops right back up to his feet. Slides inside the ring. Oh my goodness, pop-up facebuster there. For God's sake, Rommel, you've done enough. Just tag out to someone. Think about your family. And that spinning, leaping kick right to the side of the head. That can knock a couple of teeth down your throat or right out of your mouth if you're not lucky. Well, I guess that would be luckier than swallowing your own teeth. And the Falcon Arrow. Looks for the spinning heel kick, but he misses. Hooks him up. Back suplex there, backdrop. Tags in Drake. Looking to put an end to this thing. Looking to put an end to this matchup once and for all. Everybody is exhausted. Oh God, he's looking for it. He's looking for that deadlift German. Smashes him there. Telling him to get to his feet. Leaps up, neck breaker. COSA NOSTRA breaks up the pinfall attempt once again. Ramel Diaz, the MVP of this entire matchup, and plants him there, smashing the face into the mat. Drake taking a moment to celebrate, looks for the running super kick. Ramel Diaz is out of the ring before he can connect. He's done it before, he's about to do it again. Connects once again with the cutter. All three members of La COSA NOSTRA are bleeding, and the Dragon Cult are your new hybrid champions. This is a dark day for Super Pro. So much punishment was dealt. Cutter after cutter, spinning kick after spinning kick. Ramel Diaz and Juarez Jr. fought as bravely as they could. Ramel especially, he was in the ring for longer than anyone, and he impressed so much. But in the end, it was simply not enough to stem the malicious tide of the Dragon Cult as they continue their reign over Super Pro Championship Wrestling.
Here are your winners, the Dragon Cult.
I don't really have the words for it, but there it is before you. The Dragon Cult with those hybrid championships around their waist. This is a dark day, not just for Super Pro, but for all of professional wrestling. But I suppose this is just the Dragon Cult's promotion, and we're just living in it.